We are here with Priyank Chodisetti. He is an ex-engineer at Coursera. He's done all amazing things, and he is now working on accessibility solutions, really exciting for EdTech companies.
Hey, Alex, great to meet you. Hello.
Tell us about what you're doing in your Workback.
Yeah, we built Workback to help EdTech enterprises get their accessibility compliance. As you folks would know, accessibility is a really important thing for folks in the EdTech because it creates an inclusive environment for students. But right now, it takes almost 10 to 11 months and a lot of money and a lot of manual processes to get the compliance. Because of that, schools or even products selling to schools front on getting the compliance. So what we are doing is with AI, we are automating everything from auditing, and we literally generate the code for your engineers to simply review, and we generate the VPAT for you, right? Because of that, you can get your accessibility compliance in a few weeks. And our hope is because we reduce the barrier to entry, a lot more people will do the compliance and in return helping the students from that.
And I'll say firsthand, accessibility compliance is really painful.
Yeah.
For any kind of company, you have to send it off and get it audited and all the certification process. So it's a space that needs some disruption.
Yeah. At least when we are at Coursera, our first compliance took us 10 to 11 months. So
yes.
Yeah, and it's a true pain. And the sad part is many of the people who go through this, it's their first time, and they don't even know what tools and processes exist.
Yeah.
And it's a scramble. Yeah.
And they're Google searching and finding the first accessibility compliance, company they can find.
And the best solution you'll have is engaging with a consultancy firm.
Right.
They give you a spreadsheet of issues after a couple of months. Then you have to spend 20% of your engineering time.
Exactly.
And then your legal team again should spend a couple of months to do everything.
Exactly.
And your next year compliance starts setting.
Yes. Anybody listening to this who's been through this is nodding their heads. That's exactly what's it. But you're right. People entering the space. Now there are all these micro companies. There's founders here who are teachers, founders who are students. And this is not a world they know. So they're coming into a blind.
Exactly.
They need help.
Yeah. And the other thing I observed is in this process, we forget about the end user, which is the students, who need to have better way to access these tools. And it becomes a check mark along the way. So our hope is, because we're automating everything, we can actually raise the bar of what makes a product accessibility compliant rather than simply taking it off. So we have pretty exciting.
Yeah, you could generate a roadmap of accessibility. Here's how you get to double A. Here's how you get. Yeah, that's really exciting.
Awesome.
What are you most looking forward to for EdTech Week?
I really want to learn the way everywhere. I have two young girls, 10-year-old and a 7-year-old. I myself is making note of a bunch of tools around reading, around arts and how to use AI. So I'm excited to learn about what's going on in this space and take back home to records.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, thanks for being here with us on EdTech Insiders.
Thanks, Alex.